The island nation of Fiji, a tranquil archipelago in the Pacific Ocean. However, in the 1850s, a civil war broke out. A civil war which has almost no information about it online. Let's get into the history of Kakabao's civil war. Kakabao himself was born during 1817, and then in 1832 his father, Tanoa, was deposed and forced to flee Bao, of which Tanoa was the ruler of. Kakabao pretended to side with the rebels, all while plotting to put his father back into power, which happened in 1837. But secretly Kakabao was pulling the strings of his father's reign. Kakabao's father may have not been the best influence, however, as records show that Tanoa was actually a cannibal and would eat enemies he defeated in battle. However, it seems A. eating human flesh isn't good, and B. getting a weapon to the heart isn't good, and Tanoa died, leaving Kakabao in charge of Bao. Kakabao claimed that he was the rightful owner of all of Fiji and fought for around 19 years to protect this claim. In the 1850s, British missionaries would attempt to convert him to Christianity from cannibalism, and one James Calvert would in 1854. Now we look away from Kakabao to talk about Ratu Mara, who was Kakabao's rival and happened to own the stronghold of Kaba. The thing is, Mara disliked Kakabao so much, and the conversion to Christianity was the straw that broke the camel's already flimsy back. We don't particularly know why this was, but there are multiple reasons. Maybe Mara didn't like that Kakabao had claimed he owned Fiji, or Mara was scared of an all-powerful god making a presence in his area. Whatever the reason was, Mara declared war. During March 1855, King Siosi, also called King George Tupou, sailed from Tonga to provide support with 40 boats and 10,000 warriors. However, the claim of 10,000 warriors is quite dubious. Then, during April 7th, 1855, Mara took up positions on the small headland surrounding the town of Kaba. Funnily, Mara didn't know that King Siosi was also providing backup. This mistake would be fatal. Kakabao would push into the town during the early hours of the morning. Kakabao's men had an assortment of weaponry, with only a few holding guns, which were traded from American boats for rice wine. The attack was quick and vicious, with Mara leading an army of 6,000, whereas Kakabao had a legion of 5,000, including the Tongan men, which is odd as sources cite Siosi bringing over 10,000 men. However, despite Kakabao being outnumbered, he handed Mara's butt to him on a golden platter, with Mara's men breaking after only an hour of fighting. In total, 2,600 of Mara's 6,000 men were either killed or captured, whereas only 1,580 of Kakabao's 5,000 men were either killed or injured, meaning for every 26 men Mara got killed or captured, 13 of Kakabao's would be injured or killed. The cherry on the cake is Kakabao provided mercy, letting anyone captured go, except for Mara, who fled to Levuka, where he would be captured and hung. This battle was such a huge turning point to Kakabao, showing his immense power, that in 1865 Kakabao created the Confederacy of Viti, which he was the leader of, and later in 1871 Kakabao would become the ruler of the Kingdom of Fiji, with the capital and location where he was crowned being in Levuka, the location of Mara's hanging, with one of the schools being named after James Calvert, the guy who converted him to Christianity. Fiji got into debt after Kakabao started buying ships. Then he started bullying merchants by threatening to eat them if they didn't do stuff for him. All in all, Kakabao was a pretty cool guy. So cool that he sold Fiji to the UK in 1874. Anyway, you didn't hear it from me. You heard it on the grapevine.